Welcome back, Guildmates. As you can see, it's more My Hero Academia because, we haven't had enough. But the good news, guys, is of course that uh, I'm caught up. I thought episode 52 would be dropping today, but it didn't. So here I am on episode 51. I'm just going to do that one, and then I can move on to Overlord. And then I begin recording season 2, the first 5 episodes of season 2 of Haikyuu for all of next week. And yeah, I'm basically caught up, and I start putting up the poll for whatever show I'm going to be watching the week after this. So I've got some Netflix shows that I will be watching. So guys, if you're worried that I'm not going to have a lot of content coming up this week, don't worry. Don't worry. I'm starting off with season 6 of Voltron that I'm going to be watching on Netflix. So you'll get my blind reaction to that because I haven't seen season 6 yet. And then I'll watch the trailer for season 7 because I haven't seen that either. That's one of the few San Diego Comic-Con things that I haven't looked at or talked about. And then finally, I'm probably going to be doing a conversation with hopefully someone soon. It might be my brother because he's one of the few people that's just as nerdy as I am about stuff. Also, because of Star Trek Discovery season 2's trailer, I haven't even seen season 1. Like, I know nothing about Star Trek Discovery. But my brother's a huge Trekkie. Like, I've watched the movies and I I've watched the movies. I've watched several of the TV shows. I don't hate Star Trek. I'm not anti Star Trek because I'm a Star Wars kid. Like, I love Star Wars, but I like Star Trek. Like, I'm not gonna hate on one or the other. I can be a fan of both. But like I'm not as invested in the world, in the lore and of Star Trek the way that my brother is. So I want to get his insight on those things as well. So maybe I can find time to schedule a set of time with my brother on Sunday to sit down and talk about some stuff geek related. Plus we're both Marvel and DC fans, and unfortunately Marvel didn't have a lot to do with San Diego Comic-Con, but DC sure as hell did. Holy crap. The stuff that's come out today. Um there's stuff I liked and there's stuff I didn't like. We'll cover that. But first, let's go ahead and get started on episode 51 of My Hero Academia. Okay, we're starting back here. Okay. Music's still good.
I mean... I promise.
I love this song right here. Like, this rendition of the song.
If you're going to go back to this school...
And of course Minetta's doing that.
Walk from the main school, they built a student dorm. Heights Alliance, constructed in just 3 days. This was my...
Damn. Well, when you have Cementos, you could basically construct a building in almost no time. So 3 days is all it took to create those. Holy crap, look at all those dorms!
Put into place isn't just to ensure the safety of...
In order to regain our confidence, you'll need to obey every rule to the letter and live as model students. That's all. Now, look alive. Enjoy your new home.
What?
We're supposed to be excited after that speech?
Yeah, right? Like, you can't just do that. I love this.
Come here.
Wait, for what?
I love that Jiro's dying.
Shima.
Whoa, did you shake him down for cash?
This is my money, you idiot. To replace what you spent.
I love that. Did you shake him down for
You know,
cash?
I bought night vision goggles.
Don't say I never gave you anything.
Oh,
Not
damn.
in debt. Kaminari, show him your dumb side.
Oh man! Laura, you're so hopeless!
Bakugo actually is a nice guy at heart. He's learning.
Sometimes blowing off steam is the best thing to do, I guess.
I'm living in a mansion!
Uraka!
Doth mine earth deceive me?
Doth my ears?
Are located in the common space? Is this Heaven.
They're separated by gender, and you'll behave yourself.
Yes, sir.
Uh-huh.
Living quarters start on the next floor.
Fucking
4
Minetta,
boys and
man.
4 girls on each level.
Ah.
Everyone gets their own room. You should be comfortable. You've got
Listen
your
to this
own AC,
cheery
toilets,
music.
fridges, and closets.
We have balconies? Wow!
With the exception of like the baths and everything, that's more or less how the barracks were when I was living in the military.
No way.
I love this. No way. They, that's so mean.
Dark and scary.
You fiends.
Decorate.
Please leave.
Please leave.
So cool!
Get out!
I love that. Get out.
Come on in, girl. I've got so much to show you.
So, the third floor?
Where are you going? Come back.
Seriously though.
It's so bare in here.
Surprisingly convincing argument from Minetta hit home and stoked the competitive spirit.
Surprisingly convincing considering that it's Minetta. Huh?
Even the most completely uninterested got involved. And that is how the very first
Except for
class
Bakugo,
1A
who went to
best
sleep.
friend
I love
contest got
that.
its start. The girls' dorms? I suppose. If we must!
I love that they're super nervous about it. I'm just like, it's just a room. They're not gonna have their unmentionables just lying all over the place.
Are we figuring out?
Not that I care, but you might not get what I'm going for. A den of manliness.
Holy shit.
If I found out my boyfriend had a room that looked like this, I'd dump him. So bold! Makes me want to work out!
You get it.
And now, and now the Kirishima Uraraka ship was born.
Nothing at all.
Let's get this over with. It's late.
So Japanese.
It was even built differently.
We've got these kind of floor mats at my home. They're much more comfortable than hardwood.
This isn't your house.
How did you remodel this entire room in just one day?
With hard work.
You are a beast.
He makes such a good pro.
Pretty boys always have tricks up their sleeves.
Okay,
Says
the last of the
Suga,
guys is...
who's gonna win the whole damn thing.
So I started to bake a chiffon cake. I thought we could all eat it together.
Hell yeah.
It hasn't been iced yet, but want some?
Yeah!
The strong guy's an expert baker.
It's delicious, so fluffy. I could eat it every day.
Forget Sarah, this is unexpected. I think it's great that you have such a fun hobby, Sato. Would you bake something to go with my tea one day?
I seriously did not expect this reaction. Mostly I bake as part of the training for my sugar quirk. So
Plus Ultra.
Get away from there, Minetta, you perv! Do mine next.
Plus Ultra. Gee,
Dirty seeing so many girls' rooms up close. This is their private
you're just
space.
looking at their rooms.
Forbidden
Forbidden
gardens.
Gardens. Oh my. Yeah, they tied up Minetta with tape.
Oh, and now, without further ado, here are the results of the first best room competition. Minus Bakugo and Sue. Drum roll, please.
Minus Bakugo and Sue. Just random. Minus Bakugo and Sue.
With a total of 5 votes, the overwhelming winner of this totally awesome contest is... Rikido Sato! By the way, all the girls voted for you because the cake was delicious. I want some more.
That's why you villain! Aspiring heroes shouldn't resort to bribery! It wasn't on
Oh,
purpose.
please. Neither one of your rooms were all that impressive anyway. And nobody even saw Minetta's room.
Yes,
We can hang out and talk and have a good time together.
Sue is such a good girl. She's such a freaking good girl.
Everyone.
I don't know who best girl is in this series. Everybody's gonna have their own opinions, and honestly, I feel like if I pick one, I'm gonna get yelled at.
So please don't
But
think
who
I'm
knows?
trying to
Maybe that'd
change
be
you.
good. At least I'd get attention.
Look what I'm saying.
Chat again.
Aww.
That's right. Everyone
I've wanted to see this because I wanted to know. I wanted to see this scene because I wanted to know how Monica, how Monica did it, like how it ended up coming about.
and will keep changing.
Damn, his arm is all messed up.
To make each other better, stronger, so we can become
Like this part of his arm right there that you see, that's so super messed up. All right, that's 51. Thoughts and opinions. Yeah, pretty much that. It was fun, but overall, compared to the previous couple episodes, this felt kind of boring by comparison. Like, it was just, I mean, there wasn't anything wrong with it. It felt just kind of boring because nothing really all that much happened. I get that after all the intensity that went forward, we do need a lighthearted episode like this, or a lighthearted chapter, just something to kind of break up the intensity of everything that was going on and give you a chance to kind of settle back in. But that's only good for people who only watch the anime, I think. And at this point, because I'm current with the manga and I've caught up, by the way, this will probably drop on Sunday, so I'm just going to go ahead and say that tomorrow is when the Shonen Jump manga dubs will be coming out. And since this will also be on Sunday, if I remember correctly, that means that Seven Deadly Sins and the Ace of Diamond manga dubs should be public right now, so make sure to go and check those out. And guys, I do have an end slate thing going on, and or at least I was putting one together. I don't know how it's gonna go, but at the end of this there should be a link to whatever the most recent thing is, and the playlist for My Hero Academia. At least that's what I have in mind for right now, but I don't know for sure what it's gonna be. Right. But yeah, essentially my thoughts on this are, it's a good episode if you're an anime only watcher, but if you're caught up with the manga, it just feels like this episode, like, you understand the reason behind it and everything, but you're like, God, hurry up and get to the good stuff already. At least that's how I feel about it. Maybe I'm wrong. Other people who read the manga and who are ahead or maybe current with the manga, let me know what your thoughts and opinions on this were, because that essentially mine was just kind of like, they haven't gotten to this part yet or that part yet. And I won't say them for people who come here and are anime only watchers. Like, I don't want to spoil things for the anime only people, but I'm gonna say this: stay the hell away from the manga dubs if you aren't keeping up with the manga. But if you are trying to catch up with the manga after season 3 ends and you want to read the manga, get caught up and get as much info as you can, hey, as soon as you get caught up on those, manga dubs are sitting here waiting. And I'd love to hear your opinions on what's going on in the story so far. So that being the case, I'll see you guys in the next video, which is my Overlord reaction. Not Overwatch. There's no. My Overlord reaction. All right. Goodness, I forgot to do the transition again. How am I ever going to fix this? All right. Later, Gators.